as they near the end of their career as a Trinity Baptist College Lady Eagle player. It is with great pleasure that we bring to you our senior night program in honor of our senior players and their friends and family. And now presenting our senior players, please welcome Kayla Bass. Kayla is number 8 and plays outside here. She is being walked by her friends Christina, Taylor, and Ryan. Her life verse is Psalms 37 and 4. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. The position Kayla played was middle hitter up until her junior year, then her coach switched her to outside hitter her last 2 years of high school, and she's played that position through college. Other sports and hobbies that Kayla enjoys include that softball, which she played for her whole life, and she enjoys traveling a lot. Road trips are her favorite, and exploring new places is her favorite thing to do. Her future plans is that she aspires to one day own her own coffee shop she called The Place Around the Corner. She hopes to one day live in a smaller town on the West Coast closer to her family, out in Arizona, and in a town that has all 4 seasons. Honestly, all the times, Kayla says, all the times I played volleyball with my dad are her favorite memories. We always peppered at the beach in my hometown in Charleston, South Carolina, or just in the yard. He was the best volleyball player I've ever known, and my motivation was to make him proud and be half the player he was. Kayla's most embarrassing volleyball moment. She instantly thought of one of her first volleyball games in middle school, where the ball hit her straight on the forehead and went back over and scored a point. That kind of stuff only happens to her, so we all just laughed about it. The accomplishments she's most proud of in college, she says, my bachelor's degree, of course, I'll be the first in my family on my mom's side and the second on my dad's side next to my cousin. Also, all the wisdom I've gained from the people God has placed in my life for certain seasons of life. I've met and connected with so many different people in different places, from Winthrop University to Global Youth Ministry to Trinity. And I know that they all played an important role in my life to lead me where I am today. I'm proud of who I've become from my college experiences. Her advice to our future players: play your heart out so that you have no regrets, but most importantly, play for God. When everything you do is for God's glory, you have no bad practices or games. Dabo Sweeney, head coach of Clemson football, has a foundation slogan for his program, and it's to go all in. When I first saw this 10 years ago when he became coach, it stuck with me as a player. It comes from the verse, Colossians chapter 3, verse 17. And whatever you do, in word or in deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. It may be difficult at times when you don't see an outcome that you want immediately, but over time, your desires will line up with God's. You will understand your circumstances and struggles and will be thankful for them. Because of that foundation, Clemson has built an amazing program. Her advice for future players is to remember this slogan as a foundation while you play. She wrote it on her volleyball shoes and all throughout high school as a reminder. Go all in everything you do, on and off the court, for the glory of God. Congratulations and good luck to Kayla. And now, our next senior, please welcome Haley Denton. She's been walked by her friend Amanda Duquette. Haley was one of our team's managers this year, keeping track of us all. Haley's life verse is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. The position Haley played in college before retiring to manager was defensive specialist. Her other sports and hobbies include black out down there. Other sports and hobbies that Haley enjoyed is napping, hammocking, and hanging out with friends. Haley's future plans, she says, I don't know. Maybe take a nap. Just kidding. But I honestly don't know. I would love to stay in Jacksonville and continue to mentor teams. Falcons from Florida College versus your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please stand and remove your hats for the prayer. Also remain standing for the national anthem, which will be sang by Charity Brown. Dear God, we thank you, Lord, for this day, for everything that you've done and all that you're doing. God, we ask that you bless this matchup, that each player plays effectively, God, and doesn't get hurt. In your name, Father, we pray. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And now for the starting lineups, first for the visiting Falcons of Florida College, we got number 3, Allison Rogers. Number 5, Camden Moore. Number 7, Abigail Hodges. Number 8, Arian Hornsby. Number 9, Amy Finley. Number 10, Krista Trimble. Number 11, Mary Beth Lucas. Number 12, Simone Johnson. Number 14, Allie Snyder. Number 15, Emma Westra. Number 16, Victoria Trueheart. Number 17, Catherine Trueheart. Number 18, Sarah Herman. The Falcons are coached by head coach Harry Brown. This is the first season, and Maggie Tishman, the assistant coach. And now for your very own Trinity Baptist College Eagles. We have number 1 all the way from Waycross, Georgia, Maya Malone. We have number 6, that's Natalia Lopez from Jacksonville, Florida. From Titusville, Florida, we got number 4, Gabriella Brunner. We have number 5, national anthem, Terry Brayman. We got number 8, Kayla Bass, a senior from Somerville, South Carolina. Number 9, Gina Ingram. Number 10, Raven Bias. Number 11, Anna Quinones. Number 16, Destiny Green. Number 17, Maggie Burkles. Number 22, Abigail Palacios. The Eagles head coach is none other than your very own Miss Kirsten Christmas and her assistant coach, Dr. Alan Christmas. The officials for tonight are Donna Beasley and Michael Stokes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Trinity Baptist College, the home of the Eagles. It is senior night on the volleyball court, and you just saw Mr. Marcus honor our seniors on this roster. Caleb Bass from Somerville, South Carolina, and team manager Haley Dittenber, and they are getting ready for their final home game of their college career. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and as always, my son Dean is our cameraman here at Trinity Baptist College on YouTube Live, TBC Eagles, and as always, we are very glad to have you joining us here. If you want to let us know you're watching, hit the top chat, drop us a comment. If I see your name pop up on the screen, I'll give you a shout out. One name I'm not going to see pop up on that screen tonight, Mrs. Bitus from Charleston, South Carolina, but for good reason. She is now in attendance, sitting right to my left and cheering on freshman Raven Bitus, again from Charleston, South Carolina. Ms. Bitus, as we said earlier, very glad you made it through that hurricane earlier in the year. Come out of that all right. And we're very glad that you're able to join us here at Trinity Baptist College in Jacksonville this evening. The young ladies are on the court, and we're just a moment or two away from the first serve. The Florida College Falcons come into today's match with a record of 16 wins and 10 losses. They are members of the NAIA Southern States Conference and the United States College Athletic Association. And Maggie Bertzholzer gets us underway here on senior night, and the first point goes to the Falcons, led by Carrie Brown in her first season and her assistant, Miss Maggie Teekman, also in her first season at the helm. And now serving number 17, Catherine Trueheart. That one goes into the net. So the Eagles are now on the board. Also assisting Miss Carrie Brown in her 21st season as volunteer assistant coach, Miss Donna Paramore, and team manager Amanda Brooks in her first season with the Falcons. Point number 2 now on the board. Florida College leads it 2-1. The Falcons have won 5 of their last 6 games on the season, including 3 in a row. They had defeated Bruton Parker College, William Carey University, and Loyola University coming into tonight's play. That is point number 3, scored by Victoria Trueheart, and the Falcons lead it 3-1. Very nice crowd on hand here at Trinity Gymnasium. Our final volleyball game of the season, the South Region Tournament, starts really in just a few more days. Tell you about that as we get an opportunity, and that is point number 4 on the board for the Falcons. In fact, this Thursday, November 1st, South Region Volleyball Tournament begins down at Trinity College of Florida in the Newport Richey area. And the ace from Catherine Trueheart makes it a 5-1 lead in favor of the Falcons. Trueheart with this serve. This one goes into the net, and a point for Trinity Baptist College. Heading back to serve, freshman from Gainesville, number 9, Gina Ingram. Ingram at the server's line. 6 aces coming into tonight's play, and there's a kill for the Falcons, who now lead it 6-2. And that ball got a piece of Gabriella Brunner. She's down on the court. Coach Kirsten Christmas giving her some attention. Our trainer for tonight, Miss Lisan Cintron, also attending to Gabriella. Very nice hand from the crowd as Gabriella is able to walk off under her own power. Hopefully she'll be all right, be able to see her back on the court for too long. Maya Malone heading on over, and she's going to head off. And Raven Bitus now on the court for the Eagles. Natalia Lopez wearing number 6 tonight, playing the libero. Also on the court now for Trinity Baptist. Heading back to serve now for the Falcons, Allison Rogers, a freshman from Brandon, Florida. Nice serve from Allison Rogers, set up for Bass. However, a double hit violation called before Kayla was able to get off the hit. 7-2 now, Falcons lead. Florida College with 2 seniors on the roster. Darian Hornsby wears number 8. She's from Haines City, Florida. Number 11 is Mary Beth Boudris. She's a senior from Fort Pierce, Florida. So we want to congratulate them as well on our senior night. Give them the recognition they deserve as well as they finish up their college careers on the court and in the classroom. Burkhalter taps it up. Bramer with a nice play right in front of the net. And this one is off the net, onto the floor, redirected away from Bass, and the point for the Falcons. 23 aces for Allison Rogers coming into tonight's play. Rogers now at the line, serving for Florida College. Destiny Green with that tap and the point for the Eagles. It's 8-3. Gabriella Brunner still being attended to by Miss Cintron. They're heading off down the walkway, and they might go on up into the locker room. Gabriella took a hard shot. Let's hope she's all right. Kayla Bass, our senior on the court, with that last serve, chased down in the backcourt. Destiny Green is able to knock it down and get the point for the Eagles. Kayla Bass has 17 aces coming into tonight's play. Back at the line, and this one is just a little bit wide of the stripe, out of bounds, and a point for the Falcons. Been a very exciting season on the court. Soccer season also coming to an end. The men and the women will have their South Region tournament this week as well. Tell you more about that in just a bit. Victoria Trueheart with that serve on the line. First indication was point for the Falcons. And the officials talked a little bit across the court. And it is Falcons point and serve, 10-4. Victoria Trueheart back at the line. Trinity Baptist College is hosting the men's South Region Soccer Tournament beginning Wednesday afternoon. The TBC Eagles, the number 2 seed in the South Region, they will play on Thursday. They're going to play Bob Jones University, the number 3 seed. Starting Wednesday afternoon, Johnson University of Florida and Toccoa Falls College will play the 4-5 game, and the winner of that game gets to take on the number 1 Eagles of Pensacola Christian College. Another point on the board for the Falcons, who now lead at 12-4. The Lady Eagles, number 2 in the South Region, they will play Toccoa Falls in the opening round, and the winner will get to take on Bob Jones University for the title game on Saturday and the chance to go to the national tournament. Lady Eagles came within 1 goal of reaching that national tournament last year, having a chance to avenge it this week and get to the national tournament for the first time. The gentlemen have made the national tournament each of the past 4 seasons, looking to make it 5 in a row. 2015 Men's Soccer National Champions. This one is out of bounds off Catherine Trueheart, and a point for the Eagles. It is 12-6. Charity Bramer is serving. She's a freshman from Bowling Green, Ohio. Welcome to all of our viewers cheering on both the Eagles and the Falcons. Again, let us know you're watching. I'd like to say hello to you. That was a big kill by Allie Schneider, a sophomore from Tampa. And Schneider with that hard hit got point number 13 for the Falcons. That was kill number 122 for Schneider. That serve, however, into the net. Eagles trail 13-7. Destiny Green is getting ready to serve. And Green with the nice play just above the floor. Let's hope it results in a point for the Eagles. Palacios chases it down. Bass with the return. Right inside the back line. Kayla Bass with the point for Trinity Baptist. Again, credit Destiny Green keeping that hard hit off the floor, keeping the ball alive. Kayla Bass came away with the point. Destiny Green, 5 aces. Her specialty is at the net. She has over 400 kills on the season. Check that, blocks, 400 blocks on the season. Bidas with the hit towards the back. And the hard hit from the back of the court. Looked like Catherine Trueheart getting the point on the board for the Falcons. It is 14-8. Falcons substitute freshman Camden Moore now in. She is from Trinity, Florida, getting ready now to serve for Florida College. And that is another point for the Falcons, who now lead at 15-8. Camden with 24 aces coming into tonight's play. Good serve toward the back. Well guarded in the backcourt by Bramer. Eagles make the nice return. That's Catherine Trueheart with the kill and the point for the Falcons, who lead it now 16-8. 258 kills for Catherine Trueheart coming into tonight's play. That is a freshman from Riverview, Florida. 3 more years on the court for Coach Carrie Brown. As you saw, point number 17 now for Florida College. Victoria Trueheart, a junior. I'm assuming they are sisters, both from Riverview, Florida. Tapped up front, hit by Ingram, and a nice return. Lopez, one-handed dig off the court. Over on the return, and that is Ingram, but blocked by Hornsby and kept alive. And the kill is good from Emma Westra. Emma Westra, only a couple of kills coming into tonight's play, but she just picked up a very hard one on that last point. Westra, a freshman from Valrico, Florida. Lopez sends it to the back of the court. Trueheart and Trueheart team up. This one, though, into the net, and a point for the Eagles. Abigail Palacios now serving for Trinity Baptist College. She's a freshman from Orlando. Most players on the Eagles freshmen, showing some promise. Future's looking much better for TBC volleyball. This serve, though, out of bounds, and 19-9 in favor of the Falcons. Catherine Trueheart back at the line to serve. Into the net, but Ingram is able to pull it back, and that one is in bounds at the back of the court. And a great play by Gina Ingram. Trueheart with 20 aces coming into tonight's play. Point for the Eagles. They're in double digits. Raven Bitus now serving for TBC. This one into the net. Bass unable to get there in time, so a point for the Falcons. They have hit 20, and they have a 10-point lead. Abigail Hodges now serving for the Falcons, a junior from Brandon, Florida. Up front, Ingram is able to make the return. Third hit for the Falcons, too short, and a point for Trinity Baptist. Substitution for the Eagles. Destiny Green back in for Natalia Lopez. Gina Ingram now serving for TBC. 6 aces on the season. Here's her first attempt tonight. That one grazes the net. And another point for the Eagles. 20-12. Eagles still need to rally, but they've scored the last few points. Bitus out. Lopez back on. Ingram with the jump serve. Good low line drive, but well played by the Falcons. And that hit from Krista Trimble gives the Falcons point number 21, and they need just 4 more to take game number 1. Trimble, 143 kills on the season. She just picked up another one. Here's a good serve from the backcourt from Allison Rogers. And a whistle before Bass was able to make that hit. A double hit violation. Now the Falcons are just 3 points away from taking game number 1. Rogers is ready, looking to serve up 3 more points. This hit from True Love a little bit too strong, out of bounds, and a point for the Eagles. Here's our senior, tonight's honoree, Kayla Bass, and let's remember also Haley Dittenber. She's a team manager. She was on the active roster a year ago. This time serving as a team manager, and that one goes a little bit too short. Eagles laugh it off, and it's 23-13 in favor of the Falcons. Victoria Trueheart now serving for Florida College. 17 aces coming into tonight's competition. Bramer to the back. That's True Love on the defense. And the hit and the point scored by Mary Beth Boudris, one of the two seniors on the Falcons roster. Hello, Miss Twyla Bass. Yes, we got the senior ceremony. It is on this feed right at the beginning, so after this game is over, that video will post. You'll be able to go back and check out Kayla's senior ceremony. And the hit from True Love is point number 25 for the Falcons. So Florida College takes game number 1, 25-13. Also want to say hello to Miss Claudia Brunner, Pastor Marty, and Dylan Bass cheering on the Eagles. Dylan, the brother of Kayla, glad you're able to join us here for senior night watching on TBC Eagles. Hey, the basketball season got underway this Saturday. The gentlemen played their season opener and picked themselves up a win 81-71 over Florida Gateway College. This coming Friday night, both the women and the men's basketball teams are in action against Southeastern Baptist College as we get ready for the 2018 Eagles Tip-Off Classic. Head coach Mr. John D. Jones leads the gentlemen. Miss Judy Allen is the head coach of the Lady Basketball Eagles. The ladies' game will take place at 5:30 right here at Trinity Gymnasium, and the gentlemen are scheduled to follow at 7:30. And we are going to carry both those games for you right here on YouTube TBC Eagles, and not 100% certain yet, but a strong possibility that we will also simulcast the men's game Friday night on Jacksonville's FM 91.7 The Truth, and also on www.ilovethetruth.com. So Eagles basketball season underway, and Saturday afternoon the gentlemen will also play St. Andrews College. That game will be at 4 p.m., and we do plan to stream that here on TBC Eagles on YouTube. First, however, this coming Saturday will be the championship game of the men's South Region Soccer Tournament. We're hoping like crazy that the Eagles are involved in that one. But regardless of who's playing, we'll be out there on the soccer field at 1 p.m. Saturday. Then Dean and I will rush here into the gym, get set up, hopefully in time for the beginning of that men's basketball game against St. Andrews University Saturday afternoon at 4 p.m. Got some Florida College Falcons fans here in attendance joining us in the bleachers. A nice gentleman I was able to talk to before we started. Let him know how he can let you guys know where to watch this game on TBC Eagles on YouTube. Coming on over. Hope you had a nice trip up to Jacksonville. How far away is Temple Terrace? About a 3-hour drive straight down I-95 or what? I've never been there. I-75, Highway 301, so you came through Stark, Bradford County, Waldo. Yeah, I know, we all know about Waldo and the speed traps. So be very careful driving through there. So about a 3-hour drive from Florida College. This team you brought with you looks fantastic. If I remember correctly, aren't they the defending national champions? They are from a year ago. So you're the USCAA champions from a year ago. All right, talking to this nice lady who just sat down next to us. Which player on the court are you watching mostly? Number 10 is Krista Trimble. Can I assume you are her mother? And number 7, the other gentleman I was talking to, the father of Abigail Hodges. So, Miss Trimble, Mr. Hodges, glad you're able to make it all the way up here to Jacksonville. And it's going to be a late drive home for you tonight, but we're still glad you're able to make it in person. All right. 1-0 in favor of the Falcons as we get ready for set number 2. And starting things off will be freshman Camden Moore. Allison Rogers, wearing number 3. I read the jersey number incorrectly. Not the first time, won't be the last time I do that. Hit by Bass, too strong and out of bounds. So 1-0 in favor of the Falcons. Allison Rogers, a freshman from Brandon, Florida. This is a young team also, and the talent that the Falcons have won't be long before you contend for an NAIA National Championship. This one is out of bounds, off the Eagles, and point number 2 for Florida College. Hey, do you know if your men's soccer team finished undefeated again? I haven't looked yet. I'm going to go ahead and take a look. Falcons men's soccer team, when we last saw them, had not lost a game. And there's a good hit from Caleb Bass, and a kill puts the Eagles on the board. That Falcons soccer team, when they came up here to Jacksonville, had not lost a regular season game since 2015. I'm going to go ahead and pull up their schedule and see how they've done. 11-2-3 this year, so that streak has come to an end. But what a fantastic streak of nearly 3 years for the Florida College men's soccer team without picking up a loss. The Eagles tied them in their opening game 5-5. Then Florida College won 6-1 down in Temple Terrace on October 1st. So the unbeaten streak has come to an end, but congratulations to the Falcons men's soccer team on a fantastic run. That was True Love with that very hard kill to put the Falcons up 3-2. Of course, Catherine and Victoria. I made that guess a few minutes ago. Turns out I was right. Miss Trimble lets me know. And that was Catherine Truelove teaming up with Simone Johnson, a freshman from Warrenton, Virginia, and getting the point for the Falcons, who now lead at 4-2. Mary Beth Boudris at the line for the Falcons. This one a little short into the net. Point for the Eagles, it's 4-3. Hello to Mr. Jackson D once again, cheering on Raven from Charleston. There's Catherine Trueheart again. This is a freshman we're looking at, number 17. We said a few minutes ago, 3 more years on the court. I'm sure Coach Kerry Brown's happy to know that. Now serving Simone Johnson for the Falcons. Johnson with 4 aces coming into tonight's play. Nice defense by Boudris, and the kill is kept up in the air. Raven Bitus with the play. This one will fall out of bounds and result in a point for the Eagles. 5-4 in favor of Florida College. Eagles have a chance to tie it up with this serve from Gina Ingram. True Love again, but this one went right at Burkholzer, was able to keep the ball alive. Her teammates make the nice return, but this time Catherine Trueheart just knocks it down for the point, and the Falcons lead at 6-4. Catherine Trueheart coming into tonight's play, 258 kills on the season. That is some great play at the front of the court. Here's Camden Moore now to serve for the Falcons. And this one tapped down, Allie Schneider. And another point for Florida College. It's 7-4. Moore with the serve. And it looked like that was intended to be a setup for Bass, but a little out of her reach. 8-4, Florida College leads. Moore with the serve. This one into the net, however. Point for the Eagles. Deficit down to 3. It's 8-5. And the South Region Volleyball Tournament starts Thursday at Trinity College of Florida. Set up front, and that's Destiny Green getting the point for the Eagles. That setup went a little too far out of reach and actually crossed over the net. Green was right there. And Green was able to make the play. This serve, however, into the net. Point and the serve go back over to the Falcons. Destiny Green has 60 kills on the season. Her specialty is at the net. She has made very many blocks this whole season. That is Victoria Trueheart with the kill. And the Falcons lead at 10-5. Victoria Trueheart, 290 kills on the season before we started play tonight. Now serving Krista Trimble. Set up front. Caleb Bass able to keep the ball off the floor. Ingram with the return. Third hit coming. Boudris makes the play, but in the back of the court was Lopez. She made the return, but then Victoria Trueheart with the kill and the point for the Falcons. 4 aces on the season for Trimble. She just served up a point for her team. It's 11-6. And this one a little bit wide, out of bounds. 12-6 now in favor of the Falcons. Green gets it over. Third hit coming, will not be made. So Green found the perfect location to get the point for the Eagles. It's 12-7 in favor of Florida College. Raven Bitus in now for Natalia Lopez. No word yet on Gabriella Brunner, how she's doing. She's not come out of the locker room yet. There's a very nice play by Charity Bramer. However, the Falcons are able to make the return and end up with the point. (13-7) in favor of Florida College. The libero freshman Andy Finley now serving. She's from Greenbrier, Arkansas. The tap in front of the net goes wide. So the point for the Eagles, it's 13-8. Natalia Lopez, a Jacksonville product, with a good hard line drive serve. Right up front is Truelove. And I'll tell you, these two sisters, they can hit a volleyball. 14-8. Now Gina Ingram needs some attention on the ground. Just looking down at my paper, didn't see what happened. Coach Adam Christmas, Coach Kirsten Christmas, Lisson Cintron also giving attention. Looking at her left hand, it looks like. And apparently it is a left ankle, and she's being helped off the court. Second Eagle to go down. Let's hope they're both all right. Gabriella Brunner, Gina Ingram. Anna Quinones now on the court for TBC, a sophomore from Clewiston, Florida. Natalia Lopez ready to serve. Lopez, a couple of aces, 6 of them coming into tonight's play. That one grazed off the net. Good defense by the Falcons. And a tap over. Palacios is ready. Bitus with the return. Chase down. Trimble had the hard hit, but Charity Bremer in the backcourt was able to make the play. Ball still alive. This one will be out of bounds. No, and it's saying it was tipped off one of the Eagles players right by the official's tower. So a point for Florida College. Substitution now, Catherine Trueheart in, along with Allison Rogers. And Rogers will head back to serve. Gina Ingram now with the left shoe off, and Miss Cintron looking at the ankle, and this one sails out of bounds. 15-9 in favor of the Falcons. Angelo Fernandez of the men's soccer team saying hello as he passes by. Defensive specialist, has scored a couple of goals and has also played in the goal a few times this season. This one is out of bounds, and the Falcons lead it now 16-9. Eagles men's soccer got a big South Region win Saturday at Toccoa Falls College. That helped get them the number 2 seed in the upcoming tournament. 4-3 was that score. Clayton McDaniel scored twice. There's another big hit from Catherine Trueheart for point number 17. Joseph Nava scored one of the Eagles' goals. Charlene Melius also. Jackson D letting us know he's a South Carolina Gamecock fan. Well, you're telling that to people down here in Gator Country, Jackson. Of course, we can't brag now after that whipping we took from Georgia. Good hit from the Eagles, and it's 17-10. Maggie Burkholzer will serve for the Eagles. She's also a Jacksonville product in her first season here at Trinity Baptist College. This one from True Love, a little too strong. Eagles cut the deficit down to 6, 17-11. And a nice hit from Boudras, but the Eagles on the defense and then make the return. Burkholzer sets it up front. Ball still alive. This one, though, another point for the Falcons, 18-11. Heading back to serve now for Florida College, Mary Beth Boudras. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Eagles player in the net, so point for the Falcons. Also 4 hits as well. 19-11, Florida College will lead. Boudras with the serve. Lopez coming up from the back of the court to make the play. And a little miscommunication. Ball drops. And the Falcons now 5 points away from taking a 2-0 lead. And a nice hit from Kayla Bass on her night. Gets the kill and the point for the Eagles. Caleb Bass came into tonight's game with 66 kills on the season. That leads the team. This serve from Quinones, a little too strong. Florida College leads now 21-12. Gina Ingram over on the bench. Looks like she is done for the night, the ankle being wrapped up in ice. Have not seen Gabriella Brunner come out of the locker room yet. And a delay as Coach Christmas wants to talk over with the official. Across the court, 21-12 in favor of the Falcons. Florida College still has a couple of games left on the schedule. They're going to host Faulkner University on Friday, November 2nd. That's a 7 p.m. first serve time. Then on Saturday the 3rd, the Falcons will host the University of Mobile in their regular season finale. So that will be senior day as well, as the Falcons finish off their regular season and get ready for their postseason tournament also. True Love with another kill, 22-12. Again, the seniors Darian Hornsby and Mary Beth Boudris will be honored next Saturday, November 3rd. Good line drive serve from Johnson. True Love not only hit that one hard, that had some curve to it as well. That made it a really tough play. Simone Johnson with the good serve. That ball hit the ceiling. And another nice hit from Schneider. Falcons now 1 point away from winning set number 2. I believe I've been saying the wrong name for Victoria and Catherine. True Heart. We had an Emily Truelove here recently, I believe with Toccoa Falls College, and with a tournament, seeing her on the court a few times recently, the name just kind of stuck. So Victoria and Catherine Trueheart on the Falcons, who just won set number 2 by a score of 25-12. So 2-0 in sets. The Falcons lead, and we'll be back in about 3 minutes for set number 3 here on TBC Eagles. Set number 3 getting ready to start between the Eagles and the Falcons. Florida College won the first 2 by scores of 25-13 and 25-12. Eagles will have the first serve. Burkholzer, Bitus, Lopez, Bramer, Quinones, and Green. Now Bitus heads off. Lopez onto the court. Here's Maggie Burkholzer with the first serve. And the Eagles get the first point. A double hit violation called against Florida College. Eagles lead at 1-0. Set up for Bass, a little too strong and out of bounds. Hello, Miss Claudia Brunner. Checking in, praying for Gabriella. Again, she's still up in the locker room now. Let's see if that is Gabriella who's just come out. 1-1. Bass sends it to the back of the court. Westra, though, sends it up in the air. This one falls onto the court. Eagles lead it now 2-1. View is blocked, but I think I see Gabriella sitting behind the Eagles bench now, if I'm seeing that correctly. It might be Gina. That is Gina Ingram sitting back there. So Gabrielle is still up in the locker room as far as I know. And a nice hit from Natalia Lopez and a point for the Eagles, who lead it now 3-1. Anna Quinones now serving for Trinity Baptist. Right to the back of the court. Set up front for Trimble. Now Bass with the attempt. This one blocked, but does not come down on the Eagles' side. So a point for the Eagles. That block attempt just a little bit short. Eagles lead 4-1. Anna Quinones now serving. This one out of bounds. A good job by Quinones. Scored her team a couple of points. Falcons now take over, leading 4-2. Emma Westra serving now for Florida College. Out of bounds, wide to the right. Eagles have reclaimed a 3-point lead. Here's Natalia Lopez. This one is inbounds, right in the back corner. I believe that was Abigail Hodges. My view a little obstructed by the officials' tower. Looked like Hodges with that hit. 5-3, TBC leads. Now serving is Boudris. Third hit and return and a point. Maggie Burkholzer. Eagles lead back up to 3. Biggest lead of the night. Just been matched. It's 6-3 with Kayla Bass ready to serve. Good serve by Bass, but defended in the back by Hodges. And that is Catherine Trueheart once again with the kill and the point for the Falcons. Catherine and Victoria both getting the job done at the net. This is Victoria Trueheart serving. 6-4, Eagles lead. Bramer got the third hit, but came up a little short. Great effort by the Eagles. Had to chase that one down a long way. Falcons now within 1, 6-5. That one grazed the net, but Quinones was able to stay with it, make the return, and Catherine Trueheart with another kill, and this one ties the score. Victoria Trueheart ready to serve, gets the whistle. Good play by Bramer, and then back of the court by Trueheart. And this one is into the net. The Falcons have come back to take the lead. 7-6, Florida College leads. Victoria Trueheart ready once again. And a point for the Eagles. Illegal hit by Florida College. We're tied at 7. Charity Bramer with the serve. That was Charity who sang the national anthem for us tonight. That young lady has a great voice. She has sung the national anthem multiple times here for the Eagles. And she just served up point. Check that, Falcons with that point. 8-7 in favor of the Falcons. And a serve gets the point. 9-7, Florida College will lead. Allie Schneider ready once again at the line. Well, Schneider came into tonight's match with 5 aces. Just served up a couple of points for her team, and the Falcons lead 10-7. Good return by Anna Quinones. Had to reach for it. Reach behind her head, and the one-handed return gets the Eagles the point. It's now 10-8. Raven Bitus now serving for TBC. Blocked up front by Destiny Green. Green with the kill and the point for the Eagles. Green on the defense, then on the attack. Eagles pull to within 1. Bitus with that serve. Johnson with the kill. And a point for the Eagles. That one went double hit violation and also came around the post. So the Eagles have come back to tie it at 10. And Quinones with the tap, but a little wide to the left. Falcons have reclaimed the lead 11-10. Checking in now for Florida College, heading back to serve senior Darian Hornsby from Haines City, Florida. That's Destiny Green once again with the point, and this one ties it up at 11. That one ignited the crowd as well. Eagles playing one of the best volleyball teams in all of NAIA. Green inbounds, point for the Eagles. Green leads the team in blocks. It is 12-11, 140 blocks for Destiny Green. Coming into tonight's play, she's added a couple in these last few points. That one grazed the net, made it tough on Bramer. She was unable to get there in time, so a 2-point lead now for the Falcons. Abigail Hodges gets the whistle. She is ready. Pass with that kill attempt, but defended up front, and there's Destiny Green once again with the point for the Eagles. It's 13-12. Destiny Green, Gina Ingram, also basketball players. They'll be on this same court Saturday against Southeastern Baptist. Again, we're hoping Gina is all right. Doesn't look like she's going to return tonight, but hopefully she'll be able to play that basketball game Saturday or at least soon afterward. Point for the Falcons, 14-12. Emma Westra ready to serve now for Florida College. Wearing the Libero jersey from Valrico, Florida. And that one tapped down onto open court by Allie Schneider. 3-point lead now for the Falcons. That is Quinones, the diving dig and the point for the Eagles. They have pulled it within 2. It's 15-13. Natalia Lopez with the serve. And that kill attempt is good for the Falcons. It's another 3-point lead. Substitution now for Florida College. Checking in is Mary Beth Boudris. She heads back to serve. 16-13, Florida College leads. Bass with the hit and the point. Pulls the Eagles back to within 2. Trueheart got a hand on it. Came down in favor of the Eagles. Here's Caleb Bass, tonight's honoree at the line, along with Haley Dittenberg, the team manager. That one kept up in the air off Bitus. Bass with the fingertip return, and another point for the Eagles. (16-15) in favor of Florida College. Eagles have kept it close. They've come back to tie it a couple of times. Had the lead a little while ago. Now trying to tie it up again, but this one goes into the net. So a 2-point lead now for Florida College, 17-15. Victoria Trueheart back at the line. And that hit is good. That was Abigail Hodges, junior from Brandon, Florida. 18-15. Well, Eagles have come back twice already, looking to make that run once again. Trueheart with the jump serve to the back of the court and out of bounds, and a point for the Eagles. Charity Bramer gets ready. Bitus up front, and a point for the Eagles. Illegal hit from Florida College. Eagles back to within 1. Florida College, though, leads in sets 2-0. Trinity Baptist looking to take number 3 and force a 4th set. Bitus with the kill and a point, and we're tied. Listen to the crowd as the Eagles have come roaring back again to tie this one up at 18. Charity Bramer gets the whistle and the serve. Nice play in the middle of the court. That one hit the ceiling and out of bounds. hitting the ceiling, redirected the ball away from the Eagles, and the Falcons lead it 19-18. Abigail Palacios in for Maggie Burkhalter. Hello, Mr. Rich Brunner. Still have not seen Gabriella come out of the locker room. There's a whistle on a double hit violation against the Eagles. Falcons lead it 20-18. Timeout on the court with the score, Florida College 20, Trinity Baptist College 18. Well, Mr. Brunner, I asked during the timeout, and what I'm told is Gabriella may have gone back to her dorm room. So again, we're hoping that Gabriella is all right. Allie Schneider getting ready to serve for the Falcons. Eagles fans getting loud and proud. Quinones with the hit to the back. Defended, set up front. Trueheart with the kill and the point, 21-18 in favor of the Falcons. Allie Schneider once again ready to serve. Good low line drive to Bremer. Palacios with the return. Ball set back up front. That is Hodges with the kill. It's inbounds. Now the Falcons are just 3 points away from securing the match. They lead it 2-0 and 22-18 here in set number 3. Hit number 3 is out of bounds, 23-18. Bass with the kill, blocked or kept off the floor in the back. That was Schneider with the play, and the point for the Falcons is number 25, and that is the ball game. Eagles played a very tough match, especially in set number 3. Florida College wins it 3-0. Scores of 25-13, 25-12, and 25-18. Well, Kayla Bass has played her final home game as a Trinity Baptist College Eagle. Haley Dittenberg, our team manager, in her final home game as well. South Region tournaments for the volleyball, the men's, and the women's soccer, all beginning on Wednesday or Thursday, depending on which team. Dean Bureau is our cameraman. Kirsten Christmas, the head coach of the Eagles. Dr. Adam Christmas, her assistant coach. Athletic director and head basketball coach of the men's team, John D. Jones. President of Trinity Baptist College, Mr. Mac Hevner. And the head pastor of Trinity Baptist Church is Dr. Tom Messer. Thank you, everyone watching on TBC Eagles on YouTube. I'm Ray Bureau. Good night. God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.